लिया दौरा है तुर्किया में, जब वो तुर्क सदर के तकरीब हलबर्दारी में शिरकत के लिए गए थे। उस दौरान उन्होंने हबर ग्लोबल को इंटरव्यू दिया।
Welcome to Turkey and thank you very much for being with us. Thank you for this exclusive interview.
Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning.
Alaikum salam. So actually there are lots of things to ask about the Pakistani politics, the relations with Turkey. So first I would like to start with the relations with Turkey because Pakistan and Turkey has very strong relations from the history, very strong roots. So actually, also in the last year, the broader relations have immensely fortified under the leadership of the President Erdogan. Now he is re-elected. So what are your aspirations, expectations with respect to further strengthening to Pakistan-Turkey brotherhood under the new term of President Erdogan?
Thank you very much. First of all, I'd like to once again convey our heartfelt Mubarakbad, we say in Urdu, and congratulations to President Erdogan on his splendid victory once again. And he has established beyond any ray of doubt that he's a fighter, he's a great politician, statesman, and the people of Turkey have shown infinite trust in him. And people of Pakistan, my government and myself, we're all very happy and grateful to Allah Almighty on this wonderful victory, and I look forward to working with my brother President Erdogan very closely to further cement our brotherly relations and enhance our trade, investment relations. It has been already agreed that we will try to enhance our bilateral trade to $5 billion in the coming 3 years. It is not a very difficult task. We hope together we will achieve it. Turkey and Pakistan are two brotherly countries.
Yeah.
It's like one soul and two hearts. Our relations go back to centuries. Not only from the war of Turkish independence, but much before that. And our hearts beat together. Turkey has always stood by Pakistan, be it peacetime initiatives, be it earthquakes, floods. President Erdogan, his government and the people of Turkey have gone the extra mile to support Pakistan. And similarly, the people of Pakistan and any government of the day, no matter which party it belongs to, we are absolutely one, that on the question of Turkey, we are all one. And I think this is the journey we have adopted, and I hope, inshallah, we will achieve our ambitions together through hard work and sincerity of purpose.
Actually, there are lots of things to do for the future. What are your expectations for the future, for this term of Mr. President Erdogan?
As I said, we will enhance our trade volume, not by $5 billion hopefully, but much higher. We will seek cooperation from Turkish investors to invest in the field of solar energy, where Turkey has huge experience. We will invite Turkish investors in the field of hydro energy, where Turkey has great name, and Turkey has built hydropower projects not only in Turkey, around the globe. And projects like Diamir Bhasha, there is great scope for co-investment. I've spoken to Turkish businessmen, and they're all very willing. And I want to assure you that as Prime Minister of Pakistan, I will do everything to facilitate Turkish businessmen to come forward and invest in Pakistan. Additionally, I would say that there is also great scope between the two countries in exchanging our teachers, students, our historians. I think let's share and let's hold seminars to make this wonderful journey, how it started and what are our ambitions and what are our aims. I think all this will be done during this tenure with President Erdogan. He's a very far-sighted person, a visionary leader, and I have great respect for him.
So during your visit to Turkey, also you met with the President Erdogan. What did you talk with him? Did you talk some also personal things, or just about international relations or the relations between?
No, I think it's first and foremost it's a personal bond of brothers, of friends, and standing by each other through thick and thin. Of course, I know he likes mangoes, and I brought mangoes with me. Mango season in Pakistan has just started, and I brought Sindri. The name of the mango is Sindri mangoes, which are grown in the province of Sindh, Pakistan. They're very sweet and they're very delicious and wonderful aroma. So I said, I brought some mangoes for you, and he was very happy. I said, half of the mangoes are for you and half are for my sister, his lady wife, Amin Erdogan. So this is the kind of relationship we have. And Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, has said that exchange gifts, it will bring more fraternity, love and affection.
So, Mr. Prime Minister, you also mentioned about the bilateral trade and actually mentioned about the importance of the strategic partnership. Despite having a strategic partnership, two countries, Pakistan and Turkey, are yet to achieve their potential in bilateral trade. You also talk about from Pakistani side that what you will do for the future. But what are the impediments towards achieving expected trade volume and economic ties, and what steps are being taken to increase these trades between broader countries from Turkey's side?
Yes, I think this railroad network between Pakistan, Iran and Turkey can play a very important role. And it is already there. We need to further augment that. We need to further improvise this network. This will most definitely result in reducing cost of transport and make our production and our goods very competitive in these markets. So I think my aim would be to make this railroad network very modern and efficient. Secondly, as I said, Turkey has potential in all these areas where Pakistan has a very important role to play. Our labor is now more skilled, yet comparative and cheaper. So I think it will be a win-win situation if we can have Turkish investments, Pakistani investments, Turkish technology and Pakistani labor. This will be a great combination to produce value-added goods at very competitive terms, and it will open vistas of opportunities for our joint collaboration and joint ventures. This is, I think, the way forward. Pakistan is passing through difficult challenges like international commodities. Their prices have skyrocketed, imported inflation. We had terrible floods last year, most devastating in our history. About 33 million people were displaced, and our crops were completely washed away. Our infrastructure was damaged in a massive way. It cost us about $30 billion in terms of economic loss. Yet our nation is a very versatile nation. Our people are very strong and brave people. So we are facing these challenges, and we have every intention to negotiate with these challenges, and inshallah, through hard work and through joint cooperation, we will march forward with a sense of pride and achievement.
So one part is about technology and defense technology, maybe, because until now there are lots of agreements between two countries. Pakistan, Turkey enjoy close defense ties. Can you please give some details about important defense collaboration projects between these two countries until now and also for the future?
Yes, I think we have a very strong strategic partnership, and as you know, Pakistan has entered into joint venture with Turkish shipbuilding companies, and part of this project is undertaken in Turkey, and part of this project is being built in Karachi shipyard, Pakistan. So this is a great example of joint cooperation in strategic terms, and also there are other areas where Turkey and Pakistan has great interest, which converges with our national interest, and we are cooperating with each other, and that's what I think brothers need to do. Turkish sovereignty, its territorial integrity is very important for Pakistan and vice versa. And Turkey has always supported the cause of Kashmir unconditionally. We are really grateful to President Erdogan and the Turkish people for supporting the cause of the people of Kashmir, who have gone through a very difficult time, and Indian atrocities have been known to the entire world, and the sacrifices of the people of Kashmir are also known to the entire world. Yet India is adamant, and its hegemonistic attitude is a big negative, a big minus. I think the world has to understand, and world must appreciate that, like the problem of Northern Ireland was resolved, like there was international interest in Sudan, and there were also international interest in Balkans. I think in a similar fashion, it's high time that the issue of Kashmir is resolved as per the resolutions of UN Security Council, and that is the need of the hour, that the aspirations of the people of Kashmir must be met without delay. Otherwise, peace will never return in our part of the world. Pakistan and India, they need to educate, feed, and provide jobs, and remove illiteracy and poverty in both countries, and deploy our scarce resources on these areas and not buy more ammunition and warplanes, this will not help. But the only way is to have peaceful talks.
Yeah, also I will have some other questions about Kashmir, but I would like to turn about the political situation in Pakistan, because it's a lot of talk also in international area. So it has been a year since you formed a coalition to lead government in Pakistan to take out of economic and actual political instability. How has it been?
Well, I've just mentioned a few important contribution of this coalition government, like I've mentioned about devastating floods, how we met it with great efforts and galvanized international community. We had a conference in Geneva, Donors Conference, which was a very successful conference, and there were pledges made by friendly countries and international community. This coalition government saved Pakistan from a very serious danger of default, because without going into any kind of politics, the previous government wriggled out of its commitment with IMF. It violated its terms and conditions which it had agreed upon, and that led to very serious economic problems in Pakistan. This government was able to avert this default by the grace of God. We were able to negotiate very successfully. FATF, and Pakistan has come out of grey area of FATF, and this credit goes to this government, and of course our military leadership, which jointly, did great homework to ensure that Pakistan is out of the grey list, and that's a very big achievement. And similarly, despite these challenges, we were able to focus on improving our economy, and by taking certain solid measures, we had a bumper wheat crop this year in Pakistan, and that means we won't have to import large shipments of wheat, spending billions of dollars. Hopefully this year, through very good initiatives, we will have a very good cotton crop. And Pakistan, as you know, is a hub of textile industry. In the previous years, we had to import cotton, and I hope this year, if we are not able to meet all our demands locally, I think substantial demand of cotton will be met through enhanced cotton production. And these are the measures we are very proud of, but it's a long way to go. We still have to negotiate with IMF. Ninth reviews has been, from our side, all terms and conditions have been met to the last point, and we hope that now, sooner rather than later, IMF board will approve ninth review, and Pakistan will be on course to then negotiate with multilateral and bilateral institutions to strengthen our economy.
So we will follow the developments from our side. Actually, ever since outside from the government, the ex-Prime Minister, PTA Chairman Imran Khan is out on roasting early elections, and the coalition government actually seems to be inclined towards postponement of the elections. So what is that ruling coalition is not ready agree on election schedule as proposed by PTI, by Imran Khan's side?
This is factually not true. The life of the present National Assembly of Pakistan expires on 13th of August this year. So PTI was adamant and without any plausible reason was pressurizing to dissolve National Assembly. If they were so keen to dissolve National Assembly, why didn't they do it at the time of the vote of no confidence? I mean, shortly before vote of no confidence was tabled, they had every opportunity to dissolve the National Assembly. One, I constituted a committee to have parleys with PTI so that we can arrive at a peaceful settlement on holding elections nationwide, because PTI had dissolved 2 provincial assemblies. In Pakistan's entire history, elections of National Assembly and 4 provincial assemblies have always been held on one day. I mean, previously there was a gap of 3 days, but I mean, what I'm saying is that National Assembly and Provincial Assembly elections were held together. Now they had dissolved 2 provincial assemblies. Punjab is the largest province of Pakistan.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, there have been some baseless allegations in the past by certain disgruntled element that Punjab is the largest province of Pakistan and it has its hegemony, which is not correct. Punjab, I've always claimed, is equal brother of other 3 provinces. Although the largest province in population and of course resources, but I always maintain that if a family has to progress, then it's not a question of, yes, we respect each other, these are our values, but we contribute jointly and share our bounties and sufferings together. Yeah. So if we had gone for election in 2 provinces, which are Punjab and KP province, then a precedent would have been set for all times to come, that elections in the largest province before other smaller provinces. And you know, election has many manifestations. One critical factor is the fleeting vote. If the voters had seen that a party has been elected in Punjab, it would have its natural impact in other provinces, which is unfair and against the democratic norms and values. So we had tried our best to arrive at a settlement, and that settlement was agreed upon between our committee and PTI's committee, and then Mr. Imran Khan vetoed it. So that's the problem.
Actually, Mr. Prime Minister, there are lots of questions to ask about it, but I know that you have limited
Yes.
timing, but I just would like to add 2 short questions about which month do you expect elections to be held?
It's not a question of my expectation.
Yeah.
It's a question of following our constitution and constitutional requirements, and elections must be held because democracy must be strengthened. But it is for the Election Commission of Pakistan to announce the dates, and we will follow it.
My last question, how would you respond to allegations of actual PTI chairman regarding maltreatment of PTI workers in terms of illegal arrest and pressure tactics? Because this is another discussion.
Well,
Not just in Pakistan, also in international
well,
area.
the point is that on 9th of May, Imran Khan was arrested on charges of serious corruption and malpractices, not on any other count, serious corruption charges. When he was in power, Imran Khan, for 4 years, he had put behind the bars the entire opposition, starting from Nawaz Sharif to all major political parties in Pakistan, in false allegations. And there was no violence, there was no agitation, there were no protest. If anything, civilized protest, raising our grievances on the floor of the House. Here, he was arrested in serious corruption charges, and his bunch of thugs, was let loose on his instructions to go and attack vital installations in Pakistan, including military installations. Now tell me, what happened on 6th of January 2021 in Capitol Hill, and according to law, punishments are being awarded by the courts over there who had attacked the Capitol Hill. Do you think we should have a separate dispensation in Pakistan? If a serious crime has been committed, law will take its own course, and that's it.
So, Mr. Prime Minister, thank you very much for this exclusive interview. Would you like to add anything else?
Thank you very much. I wish the people of Turkey the best. They are brothers and sisters. We are like a family. Together, we will, inshallah, take this journey of prosperity and peace, not only for our two countries, but globally, inshallah.
Inshallah. Hope to see you also in Pakistan soon.
Tashakkur ederim. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.